Hey, what's good with y'all today? We got a new video. I'm switching it up a little bit. It's not really technically like a full POV. I kind of wanted to do like a different type of style of video. So today's video is about top around like 8 car choices that I have that are around $45,000. These are cars personally that like I would like love to own as like a daily. So that's kind of where I'm kind of going off of here. And they're pretty much performance oriented as well. So yeah, with that to it, man, let's get straight into the vid. So I got my list right here. So the first car that I would choose personally would be a M2, BMW M2, especially the one with the M Performance exhaust. Because if you have the M Performance exhaust, that thing sounds mental, man. It sounds absolutely beautiful. I think you could pick them up for around like 42 with the M Performance exhaust. So basically, it gives you the valves and everything. Yeah, you can get that around like $40,000. The M3s, M4s, I think they're a little bit above 45 right now compared to the market. Because I was looking and can't really find one that's under 45 that's not clapped. Because with those cars, if you're spending 40 grand, you got to make sure they ain't clapped, right? Like, got to make sure all the maintenance is done and all that. You don't want to be buying no bunk M3, M4s. Like, avoid that at all costs. M2, you can find a nice clean M2 with around 50,000 kilometers. Oh yeah, and all the prices are in Canadian because I am from Canada, so US is going to be different. I can't really speak on US because I'm not from there, but yeah, so essentially you can pick up a nice M2 for around like 40, 43 grand, really depends. And my next option for a vehicle that's under $45,000 would be an S4 and I believe an S5. I think you could get an S5 under 45, I'm not sure, but S4 you definitely could get under $45,000. And the reason I chose that is, where I live, there's a lot of snow, so the all-wheel drive, that Quattro, is gonna get you through any situation. Damn near. You're gonna be chilling. Also, you get the, I'm talking about the B9.5 model of the S4 as well, not like the older one. Like the old body style, I'm talking about the new body style. Like 2020, 2018, something like that. But yeah, you get the 6-cylinder with the high scroll turbo, and it rips, man. Like, you can tune it to whatever you kind of feel, and the car will be faster than anything damn near on the road. So that's another solid choice. You could pick those up for, honestly, I think like 39 grand. If you get the Technic, which I believe is like a Technic Prestige, those are the two trims that you want, because I think you get the LED, you get the interior lighting, you get the massage seats, just an overall beautiful interior. If you get that red interior too, that's clean. Low-key, that's like probably my favorite car on this list because it kind of gives you a little bit of everything. And the next choice would be, it's more of like a summer spring car. It would have to be a Mustang, the V8 one, no 6-cylinder. You could get like an older one, I think like 2017, 2018 for under 45, probably even like 38. Low kilometers too, probably like 40,000 kilometers. You can pick one up for sure. But overall, I think that's a solid choice. You get the V8, you get the coupe, you basically get that muscle car experience for under $45,000, which is pretty solid. You could also go Camaro as well. I'm kind of putting them, I know they're different cars, but I'm kind of putting it in a similar category as the Mustang and Camaro. Yeah, the Mustang's a solid choice, not gonna lie. A lot of people think that car is way more than it is because you get that Coyote V8, but nah, that's not the case. So y'all comment down below if this one's a stretch. So I'm gonna say M340 actually. You know what? I would said the S4 was my favorite, but the M340 might be it. You get that B58, the reliability, you can tune it, that X drive, basically a baby G80. And if you tune it, it would be faster. But essentially, yeah, like, you can get them under 45,000, but it's very rare to get like a very nice one. And the spec you might get might not be as good as if you were to pay, let's say, 50,000. That's what I'm saying here. But you'll probably get like a nice like base, like black or white. Probably no like crazy individual colors for that price. If you do, props to you. You got a good ass deal. But yeah, most likely it's just gonna be like a basic spec, like nothing too crazy. Yeah, M340, that one's probably gonna stretch you into probably like 44,500, like probably 44.5. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm kind of thinking that I'll stretch you in. That's why it says it's kind of a stretch. But this next option, well, you probably won't even have to pay 40 for this one. It's a C43. So it does have the AMG badge. I think it has some AMG things in it. Like I think you can get like an exhaust, optional exhaust, which sounds amazing. The car overall sounds really good. Like I've heard them, and like they crack and pop just off factory. So pretty impressive. You don't got to do like any like tuning to it or anything like that. So definitely something on my list that, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't get the car. I'm not a big C43 guy, you know, but people that do get it, it makes sense, right? You get the nice interior. Mercedes is probably one of the best like brands that have a very, very premium interior. Like with especially with the ambient lighting and everything, like the interiors are minty. I'm not gonna lie, they're very nice. But yeah, you could probably pick up a nice C43 for like 39 grand, 38,000 Canadian. So it's a decent deal for what you get. I think it's a V6 twin turbo, I believe, compared to 4MATIC. So yeah, that thing sounds pretty nice as well. I'm not gonna lie. This next choice is actually a pretty solid choice as well. So a Q60, not just any Q60, Q60 Red Sport. You are able to get Q60 Red Sports for under $45,000. It's very doable. You can see them. You get that nice 400 horsepower. You know, the thing is with those interiors, they are kind of dated. Like, I think they got Apple CarPlay in like 2020, 2021, which is kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you can pick up a nice Q60, man, you know, well maintained for like 40 grand, 42 grand, something like that. So it's a very solid choice, man. You can't go wrong with a nice Q60 Red Sport, especially with a nice tune and everything on it. So that thing will move as well. Put a little big turbo on their VQ was. And this next option that I got is the Genesis G70. I don't know too much about that car, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't have that much knowledge on that car. I know that you can get a 3.3 liter twin turbo, I believe, V6 all-wheel drive, which is pretty much a machine as well. They look really nice. Like, if you see one, it's like, okay, that looks very expensive, but you can get them for like 41 grand, like top trim too as well, I believe, which is like the Prestige or something like that. Like I said, I'm not too educated upon this car, so you know, if I'm wrong, please quote me down below if I am. All right, so the next one's also low-key a stretch as well. A Type S, Acura Type S. You can probably get one with like 60, 70,000 kilometers on it. I'm saying it's low-key a stretch though, because it'll be tough to find that type of condition for that car. But it's definitely out there. You know, if you want something everyday reliable, you know, with that brand name, low maintenance, but still sporty, Type S is the way to go, I'm not gonna lie. And it looks pretty good as well. Like, it's not like an ugly looking car, right? It looks nice. The interior is nice and premium as well. So, but of course, it's not the fastest car, and I think it's kind of heavy. It's kind of like a boat, so when you turn and stuff a little bit as well, it kind of feels very, very heavy when you're going into the corners. But overall, like, solid car for a daily, man. Nice sports daily that you can get. And the next option might be a little controversial, but probably not actually. So you could get a Corvette C7 generation, like probably 2014 year, like when it first came out. You could probably pick one up for like 41, 42. But this is like the most base, like stripped to the bone Corvette that you can get. Like, don't be expecting like all like the nice features with the 3LT and everything. Like, you're gonna get like a base C7. You still got the look of the C7, but it's very base. Like, you're not going to be able to, you know, get something with a higher trim, because that's when you're looking into like 50, 60. That's not what this video is for. I could make another video if y'all want me to do low price ranges within that budget. But yeah, so that's kind of my list. I summed up out of everything that I said, out of all the cars that it was said today. I think it was like 8 cars. I would probably go for either the S4 or the M3. Yeah, I will go for the M340 actually. I will go for the M340 just due to the B58 engine. And, you know, you do get the nice interior as well. Very similar to the G80, which is nice. But I would do S4 first, M340. I'm only putting M340 second because you probably won't get like a fire spec. If you're paying under $45,000, you're probably gonna get some bare bone spec, like black on black, like just some plain black with some plain black seats or nothing like that. No like sports M packages. Maybe you can, I don't know, prove me wrong, but that's just kind of what it is. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. Upload a little more videos here and there instead of the POVs, you know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me know what type of videos y'all want as well, because I'm trying to get a little more creative with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to produce some more content for y'all. So yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Thanks.